All right, good late Monday morning, Michael Venezia. We'll do it that way. Formally on Monday morning, Michael Venezia, because first and foremost, fundamentals and coming down with a plan and knowing where we are and being present is more important than actually putting our skills, if you will, into action. Okay. Every day I consider before the market opens, I literally consider it the Super Bowl. So you don't see the Chiefs run out and start saying, and start and kick, and kick the ball off right when they run out. They stretch, they do their exercise. Patrick Mahomes throws passes that are 10 yards. He's been doing that since he's 4, but he's getting into a rhythm. And when he gets into game set, he has to worry about his arm motion, the angle of his arm. So Monday morning with Michael Venezia, the rest of the time I'm Mike V, and this is why. Let's go through what's important on TradeGATEHub, mostly posted on Sunday evening, the majority of the time. If I don't do it, Surf's Up, who works beside me, Alexis posts. So let's once again, as the market's doing a lot. Believe me, when I played sports, I didn't like. I mean, I like to practice maybe later on because I knew what practice was about. I wanted to try to perfect the skill, which is why everybody should get a TradeView demo. I'm serious. I tried to perfect the skill before I actually went out and played the game. I didn't want to learn when it came time, when it came time to make the penalty kick. I want to be, make 100 foul shots in a row. So when it came time to the game, it'd be automatic. With that being said, let's keep going. All right, got to do it. And I want to jump right into the game too. But a scrimmage is a scrimmage. So let's remember, most importantly, and I post quality over quantity. That's what TGH is. Remember this, and I say it all the time. Go back to the YouTube videos. I actually apologize for being redundant. And this is Adam Mancini. Hold on, let's look at Adam Mancini just to say that I'm not just pulling anybody out to edify my point. Adam Mancini is literally one of the best futures traders out there. And by the way, everybody that I follow, and it's a community, follows him as well. Okay. So Adam Mancini, who basic majority is technical, as I said, he's one of the best futures traders out there. Even points this out this morning. Remember, repetition is the hallmark of having an edge. Arnold Palmer didn't have the nicest swing. He got it done. I don't know who has something that's unorthodox. But the point is, trading the same setups and managing those trades exact the same way, trade after trade. If you're doing something totally different after every trade, uh, profitability is going to be elusive. And my point being, I'll get to it. I don't have a better system. You know what I mean? I just know after all this time, after back testing, writing things down, having demo accounts, having live accounts, and getting destroyed to some degree in relativities, that I just trade my style better than most. I mean, there are phenomenal doctors out there. You can be the best brain surgeon in the world and the best whatever you want to call it, uh, cardiologist out there. There's plenty of room for everybody, right? So let's keep going. High level opinion. Read that again. If you didn't go over everything in TGH, I'm going to go over it slowly because we post so much data that sometimes you can't scroll back and see what I missed, unless if you go to the TradeGATEHub icon, YouTube icon, and pause it. So that's why I'm going through everything, if you will. Spies, always double click on TGH, on the pictures to enlarge. Opinion. There's an opinion on from Helene. I happen to think this was capitulation. Highest volume ever on. So, listen, may be great to buy in a pullback. I'm not saying the top is. I'm not the top picker and the bottom picker anymore. It's one of the 3 rules that I've established in the last 28 years of trading. I've established 3 rules in the last 2 years. And once I have established the last rule, which is don't short above the 50-day, I told my wife to go look at bigger property because I knew I'd make more millions. And that's not an obnoxious statement. That's a fact. And the numbers don't lie. I go through the numbers. It's one of my Achilles heels. So I'll stop doing it. You know what I mean? As Tim would say, cut the weeds, water the flowers. I'll accentuate my positives. It's not part of my winning system. It wasn't an obnoxious statement. It's very real. Okay. Also, zero hedge. Tech fund sees a record weekly outflow. Okay, this is the catalyst for the week. What's going on this week? Who has the earnings after the close? Asana, big software name. Okay, all day long. DraftKings is chirping all day long. After market, the NASDAQ will release its update on the short interest positions for those players that trade short interest all throughout the week. As I'm watching myself talking picture in picture. Great job, TGH. Look at that. That's freaking funky. Bravo. And you know what? I'm going to digress again. This is just one page of TGH. You want to see what's going on with Forex? Suppose you already watched this and you want to see, you come in the afternoon, you want to see what the currencies are doing. Double click the Forex tab. There you go. Beautiful. Bravo. What are the percentage movers on the day in Forex list in the majors? There you go. Go with percentage winners and losers. You want to know what's going on in crypto? Punch on the crypto tab after you're listening to Coach or I. All right. What's moving on the day, crypto? What are the biggest movers today? Double click on percentage change. I might be going a little too fast because I got 19,000 windows open. But let's look at the movers for the day, for example. All right. There are the movers. There's the percentage change. There's the volume. You can tailor it to whatever volume you want. The bottom line is we give you the data and the data that we think is relevant. Let's go to the stock page. All right, let's do the same thing to the stock page. Everything Yahoo Finance has. There you go, New York Stock Exchange style. Let's look at top U.S. gainers. Percentage movers, there they are. And I'm going to bring up the majority. KC already brought up in the room. Bally I already brought up in the room because it was halted. GDS I brought up in the room because KC and GDS are the two Chinese stocks that are popping. As I lose my breath. Ooh, I got to get in better shape. I'm going to be faster and furious at TGH. And you know what? Everybody deserves it. All right, let's go back into the trading room. Nice and clean. Back into the trading room. New share. Let me make sure I'm in the right room. And let's go back to, let's pause myself in picture and keep going. Made a lot of good calls. Please scroll back. I'm always a parent. I always should. There's always another trade. Let's keep going. Always upgrades and downgrades every morning. But going back to the Sunday evening and beginning of the week numbers. Okay, there's the lineup for the week. There's the macro, the calendar for the week. I know I'm a little old, but freaking copy it, place to put it on your refrigerator. As you walk by, retail sales it today. I get it. It's an old joke. Okay, what else? Earnings for the week. There's the plan. Sentiment stretching. There's city's panic euphoria. I'm not telling you what I believe. It's a high level data point, if you will. Interpret it to whatever you bullish or bearish. You can interpret whatever you want. Short-term sentiment, a little stretched. Financial conditions. I'm trading more. I am trading more size, I would say almost relatively than ever, because of the loose financial conditions. It's incredible, the liquidity. Really is. Which is why I'm allowing myself to talk this long when I have 300, 400,000 shares on. Literally. I'll show you. Okay, next. I always show you. Not here, it's not an ego thing, you know what I mean? Goldman highlighted 25 stocks with the highest dispersion score. Do your own research. It's Goldman's list. I think it's relevant. Some fan favorites, again, always click to enlarge. There's the Russell. You look at it whatever you want. Some doctors look at an x-ray and thinks it's a fracture. Some things it's broken. I hope there's not that big of a difference. Take the IWM for whatever you want. It could be, I see a doji on low volume. The volume show fine. I say that's bullish in a pullback. A little bit on the contrary to maybe the Qs, which had that short-term capitulatory volume on the way up. This doesn't look like that so far to me. Always a place to go. It's why the VIX is still evaded. Next, stocks with range and volume. Don't care. You want to listen. Like I say that to all maybe the more intelligent people. When I say intelligent people, I mean maybe different styles of trading. We have a lot of people that try to be analysts, and that's fine. It's hard to be an analyst. I found that I just trade numbers and lines. It's a little bit easier, and it makes me less emotional. It makes me more empirical, and it allows me to stay within what I know is my style. And for those that don't want to care about CPE, and you have to a degree, not going to be ignorant, but stocks with range and volume. This is what you need to take money. Our job, let me just say this again, is to make money. It's not to be right. I don't care if I'm right on the 10-year. The next door neighbor that whatever he has, I don't care if he hit the lottery. Well, I respect. Well, it might be a difference. It's how you treat people. I'm not to get into it by that. But this is the list of stocks that are moving, range and volume. You don't have to care where the market's. I have no idea where the market is at the moment. And I handle a healthy portfolio. But I'm going to tell you, I can tell you where the majority of Mara traded this morning. As you look at, these are the stocks that are active. Look where Mara is today. The roll up open. Bitcoin is, as Surf pointed out several times, is over 72,000. Not sure where it is yet, but these are the movers. These are the bad ones on Friday. And you know what? A lot of them are bad today. Marvell continued lower. Let me write that to give an example. All right, what else is ARM is lower naturally. SMCI, it goes without saying. Okay, so there's the list of stocks with price range, volume, and that's what's in play. And it's our job or my job to disseminate, or the range, or what's worth taking money out of that day, along with the trend and option flow. That's what we do. I consider it the 5 tools of TradeGATEHub. I didn't split the atom. I didn't learn that way. It's option volume, price action, meaning if the stocks is acting properly to how it should against either the relative group of the market, volume, range. I mean, Bank of America do $1 billion secondary. I mean, facetious, but a big secondary, and have a 20-cent range because that's secondary, but has tremendous volume. I'm not interested in 20-cent range. And whatever the thing, I can't articulate it more. XPI and bearish on it. Let's get into it more. Stock to range and volume. IBD special report. This is for even a couple of the TradeView executives asked me, what do you like here? This is the list. It's right here. We're all fortunate enough to go to and have nice things at TradeView, especially the upper echelon. This is the menu for whatever restaurants we go to when we celebrate our hard work. This is it. Next, top performing industry groups. It's up to you to go through these groups. Ask me if you want. Am I going overboard? I don't care. This is a good lesson of what's in each relative group. You should know where the best of breeds or the second and ancillary ones of each of these groups. I do. I should. You should too. Okay, what else is going on here? Any questions? Okay. What am I going to go to? Obvious trades. Okay. GDX. I was a little late this morning because why? I'm buying no moon bond. I bought more GOLD as I came on the air. Why did I do that? You asked Mike V. Why? You know how we feel about golds. As I came on, which I guess a HMI minor, HMI calls, HMY calls. Mara puts. I get it. Gold, buy more. Gold. See, oh, hold on. Gold. Numa. They're going to short ones, which, I get it. They might want to be taking advantage of people a little off positions, and a lot of people are off position in cyclicals. 3M I added to. As my shorts were going down, 3M. Oh, I thought it was going to hang in there. I did add the 3M. That's not good. It should have 94 to 93. I liked it still. There's a turnaround. I'm okay with it. Holding on. DuPont hanging in there. That's fine. SQM. What's my light? Oh, you know what? Look at the clean trade. I wanted to bring up a point. Boeing. All right. I have an opinion. If this was GLD, everybody's been fighting this GLD chart. Or hold on, not fighting. Having macro opinions about GLD, and believe me, everybody's right to have one because it's a lot more than SMCI. It's geopolitical, it's economic, it's overblown, it's underowned, it's a bar, it's a physical freaking entity. All right, but I'm saying is why if this was GLD, it's simple. Would you be shorted or long? And the question is, you'd be shorted, right? All right, so what's the freaking difference in the other one? Why are you fighting it? Why are people fighting it? It's hard money. I get it might pull back, but you know what? You gotta kind of look in a little bit in a bigger position here. And you know what? It didn't have to. T-bills are coming in. This is what I see, by the way, as I do this because I owe it to give you the live situations. T-bills, B10 is, It doesn't matter what they do. The flow has been coming on, and here's another stock with flow coming on. I mentioned a couple of China ones as I get away from gold for a second. KC and Sunshine Band, China stock. It's the other one I want to point out. A Marvell followed beautifully. All right, they killed the semi. It's very simple. On the way up and on the way down, I have the volume. Coach loves. Coach would love this short. Coach would have loved this short on Friday because it was an SMCI. Well, rallied back nicely. On. I had light short. Light looked like Boeing to me. Here's light. I took some nice money off light. It goes with the with some semis. All right. Eventually, I hope this will become Boeing below 45. What's this going to do to me? Oh God. Baidu's taking some calls. All right, I get it. They rotated to China. PDD got upgraded. I get it. I get it. Hold on. The China flight to safety. Just the GLD is under own. They're going into Baidu. KC and the Sunshine Band. As I brought up, GDS was the one. I get it. Which one did I buy? I'm in one. Oh, I'm in a horrible one. What else we have worked? XBI broke the down channel, broke the channel. I don't like it now. This is a looking XBI. This is why anybody looking for the couple of these low floaters, which I have a couple of these low floaters hanging around in the XBI. I don't want to get bagged in these type of things. I think this maybe, as maybe, these guys hang in there. Oh, look at the engine, Mike. Lilly, it doesn't matter. Lilly's a drug stock. It's momentum stock now. Lilly is more like SMCI, that Lilly is more like Bristol Myers. As Bristol Myers is breaking another TGH long, which I thought it would take a little bit of time. Where's Merck? You know what? Then Bristol is going to go. They take down Merck. It's amazing what they do. Couple of notes as I go to the that I'm going to leave with macro notes, because you know what? I'm always posting things live trades that I wanted to get through about maybe this week's trading. All right. Liquidity, not an issue until it becomes an issue. I post all the time. Until there is a change in this liquidity, buying dips is the way to go. Or buying rotation, buying the dips in what's rotation. And it's very clear in what's rotation by the volume. Until now, the market looks good, but until a narrative changes, we had Powell speak, earnings are acting, as there's rotations, it won't be redundant. I'll even leave it to my main page here. As you can see some things, I don't even want to look at the main screen. What's going on, man? Pro JUNG, Newmont. Oh, Nougat. I get distracted. Another chicken the triple P. What's the other one? Ego. Lego My Ego was the strong one. That's the one that I'm going to add to Lego My Ego. Lego My Ego was the strongest gold stock before everything came down. Now it's going to resume it. And you know what? For those squeezers, GFI is the squeezer. GFI is the squeezer. They're all on it then. I'm in them. Thank God I'm so freaking happy. I swear to God I am. What else am I in? Gold. AG. First sign that Coach called us was turning around. That call was at 471. Fact. AGQ. We've got AGQ. We don't want Mike V to get too giddy because that might even be a short-term top. But we have this one. And you know what? This triple ETF AGQ, be a what, buddy boy. It's got it in it when it gets legs. So they're going into metal still. Where's my Cleveland Cliffs? Stalling as the other ones go. So they're being specific. They even took out some lithiums. I'm going overboard here. I could talk all day long. Matter of fact, coming up soon, we're going to have, I'll talk all day long on camera. I think that's what the ultimate goal is. How would that be? That would be great. I'll just keep talking all day with the cameras. As long as it's okay with compliance and the BOD, the directors, I'll sit here all day long. You're talking, I'll go all day long. Let's keep talking. Sign off if you want. I'm going. Google breaking high. They're taking up the macro. They're taking up macro as they're taking up their pins. What's going now? Coin. I told you, Bertie told me the boy saying it's going to 300. Go to my Friday video. Go to last week's video. Go to any video. CELH. This is the day they take it down. CELH. They take down Lilly, and they take down an ANF still. All right. It doesn't matter what these stocks do. It's matter that they take them up all in the group. ANF is the same as Lilly. You get my point. I'll leave it there. I'm out of breath. What am I in? Hood? car, sold that HPE ride. That was my RNA, Oprah Winfrey. I sold Oprah. How about that one? Oprah. Sold it right before I came on the air. Oprah's got Oprah. If I was this took a lot of calls on Friday too. And it was looked to open up nicely. It didn't follow through. I thought it would follow through. Now it's going to hold. It's not something like I say. Don't let your trades become positions. This isn't like a Square or an IoT. Now I have this Oprah Winfrey, but that's okay. As long as it's got this in it, we're all right. All right. So listen, it's obvious for those that are also looking. China semis are down, metals, oils are mixed. They gave back a lot of the bios, like I said, which let's look at label. Label coming down. I mean, that's a little bit more bearish than the XBI, but I don't like the channel in XBI right now. And that's even the weekly below the 200 day. You know what I mean? These baby bios, OCEA, tired. AQST, Vince Lombardi hanging in there, and that was one of my bigger positions, and that's going to still eat me. Tony Pistachio won't even look me in the face. I sold this thing at like 7. Nugget breaking higher. Triple ETF. They told me to buy each. I told you JNUG calls. Those that sign out. All right, I'll leave it there. Myrna. Oh, Myrna was my good trade. Where's my Myrna? I had Myrna overnight. Myrna hanging in there. Sold it on the way up. I held a little bit. Look at me. I sold some. I 108 and went to 112. I think I have 200 shares left of Myrna, but I'm up like $12 in it. Oh no, I don't. Well, that would be. Oh, I should have 200 left. I got 200 from 102. So I'm up 12 and another 11 in Myrna. What's yet to be done? I'm watching this VIR. You know what? This Myrna. It's the only one to be in. When there's only one stock in that group that's up, you usually ride that one stock. That was my IPO coin. NMU. Let's see if it bounces. General Motors. Boeing was my LUV short. Still short a lot of LUV. Love. Short 7,000. You know what? Short 8,000. What's this? Am I sharing? LUV. I was going over this now. LUV has a little bit of Boeing with it. I'm not going to lie. Boeing's still hanging in there. Let's go to the Boeing Daily. Let's go to the Boeing Weekly. Let's see if we got any more left. Okay, so let's go to Love Weekly. The Love Weekly. Okay, let's hope it goes to hope. 32.5. I'm not saying it's a barn burner, but there's the daily. It broke below the 8-day, the 21-day, or 10-day and 21-day. There's the gap. We'll short another 1,000. We'll short 1,200 more. Freaking LUV. That brings us to 8,800. I like 8,800. All right, what am I looking for in the trade? Well, the rest of the airlines aren't really that weak, so it's not like I'm looking for an SMCI situation. That's it. Any questions, everybody? I'll leave it off. All good. Sorry if I went overboard. Pin's still looking like a good short as well. What's going to hold this? Proper rotation. You might be getting CLSK goes negative. Look at this. CLSK, what a move. 21 to 18. Range volume price action. Mara. 25 to 21. My God, this sold off. I thought, you know what? I'll have. I could almost do a American special. I could do a 3-part series on this move here to here. CCJ, Newmont, Netflix, Tesla was strong in the morning, and I thought they were going to keep it up all day, but it gave it back. Let's see. Pardon me, Tesla. It's just important macroeconomic. It is short-term trading. You get the picture, everyone. I'll leave it there. I'm sorry if I went overboard again. Comments, complaints, and suggestions are always welcome. I don't want to waste my time. I want to get to the point more. We want to bring you a better product. If you didn't miss the coach's interview this morning, go to the red icon button. Coach already has 84 viewers as an hour ago. Bravo. Man, Coach. I can't wait to watch it. All right, Mike V in the room. It's after now. We could say it's the afternoon. If you want to really get the best of TGH from me, just go over the trades and go over the videos. Uh, Pride myself on always getting back to people. I take it very, very seriously. I do the videos, whether it's 1,000 or one person listening, as I should. I do it with a lot of honor. And that's why I'm still here. Not to say I'm patting on my back. That's what keeps me in check. No ego, honor, passion, and focus. And there's a good team behind me. So, and hope you have that as well. If not, we'll try to help you get the best we can. Thanks for sharing. Cheers.